Greetings, everybody. It's Jeffrey Guterman, and I am here in Studio B for the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network, and we've got a ball game this morning, and I am gonna just take my sweet time and set this up. I hope everybody is doing okay. I'm just trying to get through every day here. I know I'm not the only one. I'm a little late because I had some responsibilities, a responsibility to take care of early this morning. I have a number of things to do this week, which just take them one by one, that's all. One by frickin' one. Everything is a challenge for me these days.
Game of Cards.
Everything, almost a lot of things. I am going to just set this up and allow this to, if you don't mind, get going here with this ball game. I'm going to put in the starting lineups, and I invite you to just hang out while I do that. Left. This is a real snoozer. Might as well do it. Get it done. And try to enjoy it somewhat. Yes. Great. Short. And Rhodes Scholar is here. Hey, Rhodes Scholar, how are you, sir? I hope all is well for you on this Monday. And I'm just setting things up. Greetings to you. The wonderful Rhodes Scholar. This is an important series because the Phillies are in last place. They lost the first game of this series to the Expos, putting the Expos 2 1/2 ahead of them. Wazlewski and Fryman. It'll be Gary Wazlewski. And Kathy Harden has arrived. Wonderful. Great to see you. He's won 1 game, and Fryman, and the great, and Woody Fryman has won a whopping 14 games. Isn't that something? Just setting it up slowly here on a Monday morning, Kathy Harden. There it is. There we go. Now we'll set up our lineups and fielding ratings. There we go. Sutherland. Staub. Bob Bailey is in this lineup for the first time in a while. He must have been hurt. I think we're going to see a lot of him in September. Here's little boy. Had fairly. You can see back when the Expos got splashed with coffee, a lot of the players fairly got hit pretty bad. But some folks were spared. There's Bateman, Wine, and Wazlewski with a 1 rating hitting card. And there's something nice, I would say, about the... Oh, Kathy will go with the Expos, those pesky Expos. Taylor, Callison, Johnson, Heisel back in the lineup. Ryan Harmon. And Woody Fryman. Okay. And he is a 1NR. Now I'm gonna check something here. Fryman the left-hander. I am going to just take care of a couple things here, just check something out. Whoops. God, what is the problem here? Okay, it's okay. I'll check that out later. I'm gonna have a little more coffee here. Put in these fielding ratings, and then we'll play ball. Excuse me. Oh. A nice warm-up question would be ideal, Kathy Harden. I think you've got exactly the right idea. And we welcome that. As soon as you're able to do so. I'm looking at my history, looking for my music here, my organ music, and it gets, God, what a pain in the ass. Here it is. There we go. Here's a warm-up from Kathy Harden. Absolutely. And the warm-up from Kathy Harden, if available, would be awesome. Oh. There we go. With what toy do you rock the baby and walk the dog? Lord. I don't know what's wrong with me. With what toy? Oh, yeah. I think I got it. Kathy. I hope I'm right. It'll tell me that my mind is not too bad. Oh, that's it. Rhodes Scholar is right. Oh, Rhodes Scholar. That was a great warm-up, Kathy Harden. The yo-yo. Yeah, now I remember it. Oh my God, what is wrong with this guy? Okay. Great warm-up. And the Phillies take the, let's look at our lineups. Montreal, Sutherland at second. Staub in right, Bob Bailey in left. Coco LeBoy at third base. Jose Herrera in center. Ron Fairley at first. Bateman is catching. Wine the shortstop. And the pitcher Gary Waslewski. He's won one on the season. Rhodes Scholar. For the Phillies, it's Tony Taylor at second. Briggs in left. Allen at first. Callison in right. Darren Johnson at third. Heisel in center field. Mike Ryan catching. Terry Harmon in for Don Money at short. And Woody Fryman, the pitcher. And the Phillies take the field. We are in Connie Mack Stadium. And Fryman takes his warm-ups. We're ready to go. Leading it off, Gary Sutherland from Montreal. Here's Fryman now. He's ready, and the pitch to Sutherland. That's 5'11", right-handed. There is a ballpark. This is in Connie Mack. He's a right-hander ballpark. And that is a liner to short, caught by Harmon. And there's one away. This is the battle for last place. It's actually, you know, the Expos have been ahead of the Phillies for basically all season. And they now have the Phillies have come back, but they lost the first of this three of this big series. And the Phillies have a 2.5 game lead over the Phillies. Here's Rusty Staub. And in real world, I believe the Phillies were ahead of them, which, you know, is so it's a real embarrassment. Just a really subpar team, these Phillies. Okay, Staub steps in, left-handed hitter. And that is 2-8, left-handed, grounds it to first for Dick Allen. He takes it to the bag, 2 away. And here's Bob Bailey now. 81, 31, 42. 20 games left for Philly. Including this one, I guess. Here's Bailey facing Fryman. And the pitch from Fryman. That's 1-8, left-handed, and that's a base hit by Bailey. A 2-out single. And that'll bring up Coco LeBoy. The pitch to LeBoy. That's 2-7, left-handed, and that is a liner to third, just caught by Darren Johnson. And the side is retired. It was 2-7, left-handed, single 1. It was a 2. A miss is as good as a mile, as they say. No runs. The single by Bailey with 2 outs, left on base. After a half, Montreal nothing. And the Phillies coming back. Yeah, the 72. I remember that. Yeah. With Carlton winning 27, which is astonishing. I don't know what's taking this guy so long. I asked this guy to do something for me. And nothing's happening. It'll happen. Okay, here's Gary Wazlewski now starting this game. He's won 1 game this year. 'Taking his warm-ups, right-hander, and leading it off, Tony Taylor, here in the bottom of the first. Here's Wazlewski now. The pitch to Taylor. That's 2-10 right-handed. That's a re-roll. Whoa. That's 6-5 right-handed. Fly ball center for Herrera, 1 down. Now here's Johnny Briggs, left-handed hitter. .511, left-handed, grounds it to first for Fairley, and he takes it to the bag for the second out. And now Dick Allen, 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the first here. Here's Wazlewski now. And the pitch to Allen. 5-7, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 for Wazlewski. 5-7 right-handed. We've gone 1. It's a scoreless ball game. And Fryman takes the mound. Oh, God. Okay, it's going to be Jose Herrera leading it off top of the second. And Fryman on the mound. Here's the pitch to Herrera. That's 5-7 right-handed, struck him out. First strikeout for Fryman today. And now Ron Fairley. This will be lefty here. Two, 3 left-handed, grounds it to first, and Dick Allen has it. He takes it to the bag. It's 2 outs for John Bateman. Well, cornflakes and Strat-O-Matic, that's pretty good. I wish I had some of those. I have coffee and Strat-O-Matic, Rick. It's 2 outs, nobody on. Bateman at the plate. Here's Fryman. 1-7, left-handed. There is a base hit by Bateman. Another 2-out single for the Expos, and Bobby Wine will come up. Yeah. You made me think of this. I would like to have some Kellogg's cornflakes. Okay, Fryman now from the stretch, and the pitch to Wine. That is a 3-7 left-handed. Grounds it to short, Bateman not being held. It's picked up by Harmon, and he takes it to the bag, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on again. We're in the middle of the second, and it is scoreless. Wazlewski retired the side in order in the first. Here's Callison leading it off. Just one goddamn thing after another. Okay, Wazlewski is ready. Here's Callison in the batter's box. The pitch to Callison. That's 3-4. Right-handed, grounds it to first, and Fairley has it, 1 down. Wazlewski's retired the first 4 in this ball game. DJ Johnson now. Wazlewski. And the pitch. That's 1-8, right-handed. There's a base hit. First base runner, first hit for the Phillies. DJ on first. It was hit to left field. Bailey throws it in. DJ on first, 1 down. Here's Heisel now. Wazlewski from the stretch. And the pitch. Coffee goes with everything, indeed. The pitch to Heisel, 6-4, right-handed. Fly ball center X. That's going to be Herrera, 4-6. And he makes the catch. Runners, and Johnson tags. Whoa. So 2 outs, Johnson tagged. It was hit deep. And Mike Ryan is the batter in a clutch situation here. That's a rare thing, an F1 clean. By the way, you see, F1 clean here. Fly out, all runners tag, and advance 1 base. So, we got a question, top of the 4th, excellent, from Kathy Harden here. Beautiful. Clutch situation, Ryan at the plate. Okay, Wazlewski now, trying to get out of this. Clutch situation. Here's the pitch to Ryan. That's 5-8. Right-handed. Grounds to second X. For Sutherland, 326. And he throws him out on the side is retired. So it's no runs. The single by DJ Johnson. And he was left on second after tagging. We've gone 2. It's a scoreless ball game here. Oh my Lord. Why is this happening? There's got to be a reason. It's got to be going any moment now. God. Okay. Top of the third now. Woody Fryman coming out. Wazlewski will lead it off. A 1 WR. Okay, Fryman is ready. And the pitch. That's 4-7, right-handed. And that's a base hit by Wazlewski. He's on first to lead it off. Here's Gary Sutherland. By the way, Road Scholar, you might be interested to know I'm using the, what's called the Super Advanced Bunt Chart. Sutherland and A bunter. I still do the separate roll, and the infield will be in, he'll be a B. You still roll 3, and he lays it down. That's hit to second, I guess. Wait a minute, still getting, oh, it's hit right back to Fryman. Okay, and that's a 7B, and it's good. He lays it down. Fryman can only play it to first base, and Wazlewski is in scoring position, so that's pretty simple. I'm doing that. Not much of a difference. Here's Rusty Staub now with Wazlewski in scoring position here. Okay, Fryman. From the stretch. Here's the pitch to Staub. That is 112. That's going to be a pop-up to the right side of first base in foul territory. And Allen is there. He makes the catch 2 away. And now Bob Bailey in a clutch situation. Wait for the big question after this inning, folks. Bailey singled in the first. Here's Fryman. Pitch to Bailey, 110 left-handed, ballpark. Oh, that's a 1. It's going to go through. We can tell you that right now. with the right-hander. It was 1-2, and it does go through. But Wazlewski holds at third, so it's first on third, 2 down. And Coco LeBoy comes up in a clutch situation here. Here's the pitch from Fryman. That's 2-7 left-handed, and that's a liner to third, caught by DJ Johnson. And the side is out. It's no runs, 2 singles, 2 left. And we're in the middle of the third. It's a scoreless ball game. God. Wazlewski will face Harmon, Fryman, and then top of the order, Tony Taylor, and then we'll have our first question of the day. We had a warm-up. Yo-yo. Here's Terry Harmon now. Wazlewski gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That is 3-5, right-handed, grounds it to second. Sutherland has it. 1 down. Now Woody Fryman. A 1 NR. Whoa, 4-9. Right-handed, walked him. Hate to do that. Walk the pitcher. 4-9, right-handed. And Tony Taylor is the batter with Fryman on first and 1 down. Here's Wazlewski. That's 4-9. That's did it again. And another walk. And, you know, I mix those up. You know, there's always the chance you can get it again. It's got to be equal chances of getting anything, if you know what I mean. First and second, 1 out. See, we mix these up here. Here's the pitch to Briggs, 5-6 left-handed, and he walked him. That's 3 walks in order. That was a different roll. And Wazlewski has loaded the bases with 1 out. And here's Big Dick Allen. Infield is back. Wazlewski and the pitch. That's 210. That's a ballpark. That's not going to go through. It's lined to short, and Wine makes the catch. It's 2 away. Wazlewski trying to get out of this. Base is full, 2 outs now. And the pitch to Callison. 1-9. Oh, that is a drive hit out into the gap, and it's rolling to the wall. Everybody scores, and Callison is in with a triple. Whoa, a 3-run triple with 2 outs. Look at that, 1-9. He hit the number there. Triple 1-5, it was a 4. A 3-run triple by Johnny Callison. And he clears the bases. And that's really some tough luck for Gary Wazlewski and the Expos. And the Phillies really are overdue for this. Okay, here's DJ Johnson now. It's Callison on third, 2 outs. A clutch triple. Here's Wazlewski. And it's 2-8. Right-handed, struck him out. So, 3 runs on a 2-out bases clearing triple by Johnny Callison. We have gone 3. It's 3-0 Phillies. And now I ask you all to wait for it here. The next question from Kat, the first official. First one was a warm-up. With 50 games to go in the 1994 season, this slugger had racked up 40 homers when season shortened by strike. It could be argued he was on pace to beat Maris, American League West Coast team. Who is it? Huh. Oh, Lord. Wasn't this during the steroid era, though? I don't know who, Kathy. That is so, for me, that is so, I have no idea. It's an American League West Coast team. So, this was when I was really not into baseball. I really ignored a lot. There's your question, folks. With 50 games to go in the 1994 season, this slugger had racked up 40 homers. And Bill Ivamy guesses McGuire. Of course, that's a great guess. McGuire, I think, broke Maris's record, as did Sosa and Bonds. I could be wrong. It's not McGuire. Griffey Jr. is a great guess from Kevin Hayes. Griffey Jr., a super guess. I think he's going to be right on that. And he gets it. Great answer, Kevin. And we give a red Mike and Ike. To Kevin Hayes, but also to Kathy Harden for a great frickin' question. A great frickin' question. Thank you, Kathy. And I'm going to take a break for just a couple minutes here. It's a 3-0 ball game. Lord. And God damn this. A great question. I'm going to get some coffee, folks, and we'll get back to this game. Super question. Griffey Jr. We are in Connie Mack Stadium, also called Shibe Park in its day. And we're in the top of the fourth here. And here's Woody Fryman now. 3-0 Phillies on a 2-out triple by Johnny Callison with the bases full. It's going to be Jose Herrera to lead it off. Here's Fryman now. 3-2 left-handed, pops it up, foul territory behind the plate. And Mike Ryan makes the catch. That's one away. Now Ron Fairley. This will be lefty-lefty. Oh. Here's the pitch from Fryman. 2-8 left-handed, and that's a base hit by Fairley with 1 out. Now John Bateman steps up. Bateman singled in the second. 5-7 right-handed, struck him out. That's the second for Fryman and Bobby Wine with 2 outs and Fairley on first base. Oh. Here's Fryman now. Pitch to Wine, 2-8 left-handed, and that is a liner to third, caught by Johnson. And the side is retired. No runs, 1 single by Fairley, left on base, middle of the fourth, 3-0 ball game. Here's Wazlewski now. His first endurance is the 6th. He's due up next inning to lead off. Here's Heisel now to lead off for the Phils. Next question is after this inning from Kathy Harden. Super. Heisel flew to center in the second. That is 2-2 right-handed, fly ball center for Herrera, 1 down. And Mike Ryan comes up. Ah. 3-11 right-handed. That's a ballpark blast by Ryan. And he's got the power, right-handed. And it's gone. A solo home run by Mike Ryan to make it a 4-0 ball game. That's number, is that possible? 15? Yeah, he had 12. That's home run number 15 for Mike Ryan. And so it's a 4-0 game, and here's Terry Harmon. Grounded to second in the last inning. They're going to have a hitter for Wazlewski if he can get out of this. Here's the pitch, 6-6 right-handed, struck him out. 2 down. And here's Woody Fryman, who's throwing shutout baseball through 4. Four, right-handed, catcher X. That's Bateman, a 4-6. Popped up. 3, 4, 5 rare play. It's popped up and no one takes charge of the play and it drops. And it's going to be called the base hit. No one touched it. Lord. Who do you charge the error to? It was popped up. Wazlewski, the catcher, Bateman, and third baseman, Coco LeBoy, all watched it just drop. So it's a 2-out single. It's not charged as an error. Should be a team error, if you will. That's a rare play. I think that's the first time I got that one. Oh, okay, Wazlewski now. Facing Tony Taylor. 5-7 right-handed struck him out, and that's the side. But another run on a solo home run by Mike Ryan. We've gone 4. It's 4-0. And now let's wait for Kathy now for her second question of the ball game. 4-0 Phils. Wait for it now, please. Michael Phelps broke whose record at the '08 Olympics by winning the most gold in swimming? I forgot his first name, Spitz. I remember that. You remember that? Was that, what year was that? 72? Mark Spitz. Yes, he sure did break that. He broke it big time. And Kathy, a red Mike and Ike for you. Thank you so much for that question. And yeah, almost all records are made to be broken. Gonna take a little break here, Kathy Harden, just for a minute or two. If I had my way, I would call this guy to see what the hell is the delay in something I asked him to do. That's unbelievable. Oh. That's very peculiar. You know, folks, I'm really sorry. I'm too troubled about this situation. I'm gonna try to make a phone call while I'm doing this broadcast. If we get disconnected, please understand, and I'll just pick this up. Thanks a lot. Okay, it looks like I'm able. Now, sometimes the sound doesn't come back. Testing. Testing here. This is a test. This is a test now. This is a test now. Okay. I am so sorry, folks. Life is such a pain in the ass. Oh, God. I'll take a little break here. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. I'm sorry for the ineptitude. Oh, Lord Christ. God. Oh. Mm. Hey, folks, I'm back. Sorry about that. Can you believe this guy, Bob Menendez, the senator, Kathy? Can you believe that? This guy being arraigned again, now on obstruction. Let's get back to this game. Okay, Woody Fryman, it's going to be a hitter here for Wazlewski. He's the loser of record. He pitched 4 innings. Coming in next inning, believe it or not, Howie Reed pitched. He is both a starter and a reliever, and we'll gladly bring him in. Howie Reed, next inning. Let's see who's hitting here. Against the left-hander. Oh, God, what a lineup here. What, all left-handers? God almighty, let me see if I was sent anybody from, God almighty. If I have anybody with the Expos, a right-handed hitter. Oh, Lord, let's see. Don Hahn. Wow. Look at that card. Jesus. He's a right-handed hitter, though. You remember Don Hahn, anybody? Whoa. Yeah, we're gonna bring Don Hahn in, even though he's got a shitty card. Don Hahn, and we're gonna hope he gets on the pitcher's card. Woody Fryman. Don Hahn, who was called up. Some of you may remember him. I remember him. So Hahn leads it off. Here's Fryman now, the wind-up and the pitch to Hahn. Yeah, the Mets. Yeah, he played on the Mets, sure. That's going to be 6-4. He does get on the pitcher's card. Right-handed, grounds to short X. That'll be for Harmon, 326. G1, E26, 5-9-10. And he throws him out. So Hahn is retired. He gets an at-bat there. Thank you to Rhodes Scholar and a gentleman. $1973. Yeah, Mays, right? Willie Mays. He's still alive, Don Hahn. I guess he shared it with Willie Mays, who had no business being out in center field in the World Series. You remember when he made an error in center? Yeah. You remember that, Bill? It was a sad ending to a career. Here's Gary Sutherland now. Howie Reed is warming. He'll come in next inning. Fryman now, the pitch. Oh, that was a sad ending. 3-6 left-handed, pops it up to second for Taylor, 2 outs. And Rusty Staub with 2 outs and nobody on. Wazlewski. Is that his nickname? Attila the Hun? Really? Here's the pitch to Staub, 3-6 left-handed, and that is a liner to second, caught by Taylor, and it's a 1-2-3 for Fryman. We've gone 4.5. It's 4-0 Phillies. Here's Howie Reed coming in. You do remember that big hit? I don't remember a big hit he got in the. I went to his first game as a Met, so help me God, on my grandmother's soul, and he hit a home run. It was probably the greatest moment of a game that I was ever at. Just for its, the meaning of it, this symbolism of it. Howie Reed taking his warm-ups now. God, there's something wrong over there. Running out of coffee in a sleepy game. Here's Howie Reed now. He's ready. He'll face Briggs to lead it off. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Briggs 0 for 1, walked and scored. Here's Reed. 2-4 right-handed, grounds it to second. For Sutherland, 1 out. Now Dick Allen. And the pitch 4-6 right-handed, fly ball left field for Bailey, 2 outs. And here's Callison. He gets a good hand from the crowd. He had the bases clearing triple. It was bases loaded with 2 outs, and he tripled, 3 runs home. It's 4-0 after a home run also by Ryan in the 4th. Here's how we read now. The wind up, the pitch to Callison. That's 3-4 right-handed, grounds it to first, and fairly takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 for Howie Reed. So that's nice to see Reed handle this pretty well. It's 4-0 through 5. And Fryman throwing shutout baseball. He's allowed 5 singles in 5 runs, no walks, struck out 2. And leading it off will be Bob Bailey. I think I have 1 cup of coffee left. Okay, here's Fryman now. Bailey 2 for 2 with 2 singles. That's 5-11 right-handed, ballpark. I don't think that's going to go. Right-hander. And no, it's a liner to short, caught by Harmon. 1 down. Yes, Kathy Harden, 1 good cup. I don't even like weed that much anymore, Kathy. I just take a very small hit. I take a very, very, very small hit in the late afternoon, just to take the edge off. Usually makes me anxious. Okay, here's Fryman facing Coco and the pitch. That's 5-5 right-handed, struck him out. I'll tell you, Woody is pitching very well today. Here's Jose Herrera. And I thank you all for hanging with me during this snoozer of a ball game. 2 outs, nobody on. Herrera 0 for 2. Fryman gets the sign and the pitch. That is 2-5 left-handed. There's a base hit by Herrera. A 2-out single. And Ron Fairley is the batter. This will be lefty-lefty. He's got power. It's 4-0 Phils. Whoa, 1-4 left-handed. And that's a base hit by Fairley. Just beyond the reach. He jumped for it, Tony Taylor, but just too high. And it's 1st and 2nd, 2 down for John Bateman, the catcher. Fryman's first endurance is next inning, the 7th. That's 2-8 left-handed. Fly ball center, should end the inning. Heisel is under it, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs, 2 hits. With 2 outs, 2 singles, both left on, middle of the 6th. It's 4-0. Here's Howie Reed in his 2nd inning. This might be his last. When he's due up in the top of the 7th. And they have Jerry Robertson, another starter reliever who pitched in real world in this game, is warming. Jerry Robertson. I didn't know that, baseball demos, that when a player is called to the big leagues for a short time, it is referred to as a cup of coffee. Now, why is that? You know, maybe I'm just slow, but I don't get that. Why is that? Here's DJ Johnson to lead it off. He's 1 for 2, singled in the second left on. Okay, Reed is ready. The pitch to DJ, 210 right-handed, grounds it to short for Wine, 1 down. And here's Heisel. Heisel flew to center twice. That's 3-4 right-handed, hit deep by Heisel. That's gonna go. And it sails over the fence, over the left field fence. And it's now a 5-0 ball game. A clean solo home run by Heisel. Look at that again, 3-4 right-handed, there it is. That makes it 5-0. Number 22 for Larry Heisel. Number 22. He had 20 in real world. So the Phillies leading at 5-0 here. Mike Ryan steps up. Again, they're 2 1/2 games behind the 5th place Expos. They have 1 more game after this one. Here's Ryan now, 1 out, nobody on. Oh, we have a double shot 7th inning stretch. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, Kathy. Here's Ryan who homered. Yeah, I don't know, Rick, why that is. Do you know what the meaning of that is? Here's the pitch from Reed to Ryan. That's 3-6 right-handed, lines it to second, caught by Sutherland. 2 outs. And here's Terry Harmon. "3-2, and it's a grounder to short, and Wine has it, throws it over to Fairley, and the side is retired, so it's another run on another home run. This one by Larry Heisel, his 22nd of the season. We've gone 6, it's 5-0. We're gonna go here to the 7th. Fryman in his first endurance inning. It'll be Wine, there's gonna be a hitter for Reed. Robertson will be the next pitcher. Sort of an obligatory pinch hitter. And here we go. Bobby Wine leading it off. Top of the 7th. Here's Fryman. 5-7 right-handed, struck him out. That's the 4th. And I'll tell you, they have like nobody to hit. I'll see if I can find a right-hander. It's going to be Remy Hermoso, believe it or not. Wait a minute, no, it'll be Adolfo Phillips, a right-handed hitter, a 218 right-handed hitter. Adolfo Phillips. So here's Adolfo. 1 out, nobody on. I got 1 cup left. Here's the pitch. 5-7 right-handed, struck him out. That's the 5th for Fryman. He's getting stronger here in the late innings. And now Gary Sutherland, 2 outs, nobody on. That's 4-2 right-handed, grounds it to third for Darren Johnson. And the side is retired. Still a shutout here. 1, 2, 3 for Fryman. We have gone 6.5. It's the 7th inning stretch. The new pitcher will be Jerry Robertson, and I ask you all now to pay very, very close attention here to the question from Kathy Harden. Here it is. Who had the first space funeral in 1977 when their ashes were released in space? Oh, Lord. I wish I knew that. You know that? I really wish that. That's a great question. Gene Roddenberry. Oh, God, that makes so much sense. So much sense. Well, I bet you he's right. Oh. Was it Leary? Okay, that was too easy. I think he died around 77. And Kathy, I'm going to tell you something. I did not know that. I did not freaking know that at all. Yeah, okay. You made it so easy, though, but you get a red one because it was such a good question. I had no idea that happened. Yeah, we'll take a little break here. Great question. There's another one. I'm sorry. There's another. It's a double shot. Double shot here. God, that's a good question. Whew. Oh, Lord help me. God. Oh. We're waiting for the second on a double shot here from Kathy Harden. It's 5-0 Phils. Oh, there it is. Finally, it came through. And here it is. Which great song by Procol Harum was actually based on a Bach cantata? And you know how well I know Procol Harum. Not well. I remember the group. That's an awesome question, and I have no idea, Kathy Harden. Any Procol Harum fans? Or Harum? Whiter Shade of Pale. I guess that was their big hit, or one of them. And I do remember that song, and I bet you Bill Ivamy is right. And Bill gets it. A super question there from Kathy Harden, and a super answer from Bill Ivamy, and I thank you both. Yeah, okay. Some things we are left to not know, Rick. Here's Jerry Robertson taking his warm-ups. Woody Fryman leads it off. He gets a hand from the crowd, throwing a shutout. Okay, here's Robertson. He's ready. The pitch to Fryman, and that's 2-2, pops it up to second for Sutherland, 1 out. Now Tony Taylor. Here's Taylor now. The pitch from Robertson. 2-5, right-handed. That is a base hit for Taylor. Taylor is on. Being held 1-10. Here's Briggs. From the stretch, Robertson. That's 1-6 right-handed, and he walked him. First and second with 1 out. And here's Dick Allen. Allen 0 for 3 today. Robertson now. And the pitch to Allen. 6-9 right-handed, fly ball center field. And that's high and playable by Herrera. He makes the catch, it's 2 away. And here comes Callison again. 1 for 3, it was bases loaded, he cleared them with the triple. Can of corn, I do know. That's 3-10 right-handed, and he pops it up behind the plate. Bateman makes the catch, the side is out. Someone here told me this. I don't know who told me. I can't remember. The side is out at 5-0 Phils. It was taken from when someone went to, say, a market, and they wanted a can of corn, and you know the shelves were very high. They had to get a ladder, and one of the clerks would pull a can of corn and drop it to the other clerk standing at the ladder or below and he would catch it in his apron. It makes sense to me that's where that came from. Here's Fryman now, 7 shutout innings. Baltimore chop, I don't know what that would mean. Here's Staub leading it off 0 for 3 today. It's 5-0 Phillies and a superlative performance by Woody Fryman. Here's the pitch to Staub. That's 1-8 and he singles up the middle. Staub with the leadoff single. And here's Bob Bailey. This is the second endurance inning for Woody Fryman. Here's Fryman now. Pitch to Bailey, 4-7 right-handed, and that is a base hit. Whoa, just barely. 4-7 right-handed, it's first and second, and now Fryman is 1 hit and or walk away from fatigue here in the 8th. Throwing shutout baseball. And warming, let's see who it is. Palmer, Raffo, and Johnson both pitched. Remember, they don't have much of a... Palmer has a 5.20 ERA. Jerry Johnson has a 4.28 ERA, and Raffo is 4.11. We'll go with Raffo. Warming in the bullpen. The Expos won this one 7-5 in real world. McGinn came in to get the win. Robertson the save. Fryman got the loss. He was knocked out in the first inning, allowing 4 runs, 3 of them earned. So there you go. That's a different outcome. Here's Coco LeBoy first and second, nobody out. Fryman from the stretch. 1-5 left-handed. There's a base hit, and that's going to load the bases now. And that's it for Fryman. No chances here because he's reached fatigue, allowing 3 consecutive singles here in the 7th. He is the winner of record. 7 innings, 9 hits. He did not walk a batter. He struck out 5, and he's allowed no runs thus far. And coming in for Fryman, like we said, is Al Raffo. Al Raffo. He had 72 innings pitched. And Raffo comes in to take his warm-ups. Uncle Charlie, I don't know either. Maybe because Uncle Charlie would mess you up or curve you up, or I don't know why. Okay, here's Raffo. He's ready. Jose Herrera with bases full and nobody out. Expos threatening here in the 8th. They're down 5-0. Okay, here's Raffo. He's ready. The infield is back. Pitch to Herrera, 1-8. And that is a ground ball to short. It's going to be a double play. And the first run will score. Staub comes home on. Bailey goes to third. No run batted in. And that'll be 2 outs for Ron Fairley now. It is now a 5-1 ball game. Fairley 2 for 3 with 2 singles. 4-8 left-handed base hit. Fairley. Bailey comes home, and that makes it 5-2. Whoa, whoops. A big base hit there for Ron Fairley. A big clutch base hit. Let's just double check on that. 4-8 left-handed, there it is. 2 asteroids. That'll be charged, and we can close him out with none of his runners on base. Fryman allows 2. And here's John Bateman with Fairley on first and 2 down. And here's Rick Hyatt. 19th century Baltimore Orioles. Okay, yeah. I figured it was something having to do with the Baltimore from the old days. Bateman 1 for 3. Here's Raffo trying to finish this up, get out of this. And the pitch, it's 5-10 right-handed. He walked him. That's going to bring up Bobby Wine. Bobby Wine. And there's action again in the Expos bullpen, by the way. It's Dan McGinn, and he recently died. Dan McGinn, you go look him up. He recently died. Exclusively relief. Had a lot of decisions. 132 innings. Wow. It's first and second, 2 down. For Wine, 0 for 3. Here's the pitch from Raffo. And it's 4-6 right-handed, grounds it to short. Again, it's Harmon. He's got it, throws it over, and the side is retired. So Raffo finally ends that. 2 runs, though. On 4 hits, 3 consecutive singles to start off the inning, knocking out Fryman. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. It's 5-2 Phillies. And here's the new pitcher. And stacking limit for the Phils, it's Jerry Robertson. Actually, this is his 2nd inning of work. If you're looking ahead to the top of the 9th, it'll be a pinch hitter for Robertson if he finishes the inning. And then back to the top, Sutherland and Staub. DJ Johnson leads it off. He's 1 for 3. Here's Robertson now. Pitch to DJ. That's 6-12 right-handed. Grounds it back to Robertson. Not too many X's today. He is a 5-8. That's going to be a G3 E8. 6-12-17. Oh, and he boots it. Oh, Robertson boots it for the error. First error of the ball game. And here's Heisel. Heisel 1 for 3, had the solo home run in the 6th. Here's the pitch, 5-8 right-handed, and that's going to be a base hit for Heisel. Johnson rounds 2nd, goes to 3rd, and the Phillies doing it again here. 1st and 3rd, no outs. Mike Ryan comes up, he homered. Pitch to Ryan. That's 2-7 right-handed. Fly ball center. This might score Johnson with a question mark. He's a 1-10. Whoa. Oh, that's a 2-7. Well, it's a 50-50 shot, and it is a 5-0 game. He's going to come home. Here's Johnson trying to tag the throw from Herrera, 1-10, and he is out. Heisel holds, I believe, is the rule. If any of you know otherwise, let me know. That'll be 2 away with Heisel on first. Because he'd have to be tagging from I don't know why I really should look that up, folks. I really should look that up. Fly ball beat question mark super advanced. Here it is. Actually, this is an advanced rule. Okay, that is, there's no mention of the other runner advancing, so I'm just going to let it go. That's going to be 2 outs with Heisel on first. Here's Harmon now. 0 for 3. Robertson trying to get out of this now. Here's the pitch. If anyone has anything other, let me know. 6-2 right-handed. And that is a liner to short, and the side is retired. We've gone 8. It's 5-2. We're heading to the 9th. It's Al Raffo. In his second inning, he came in actually might be eligible for the save. I don't keep that stat anyway. And there's going to be a hitter for Robertson. 5-6. Yes, indeed, there will be. And now Raffo, the right-hander, allows some of the left-handers to come in, and we're going to bring in Jim Ferry. Jim Ferry, pinch hitting here, 286, 49 at-bats. He actually played, I think, the last in the first game in this series, but in any case, here comes Ferry leading it off against Raffo, trying to save it. Top of the 9th. Here's the pitch from Raffo. 1-6 right-handed, and it's a base hit for Ferry. He's a 1-14. Ferry is on. And here's Gary Sutherland. Expos down by 3 here. Okay, Sutherland steps in. Raffo from the stretch now. And the pitch to Sutherland. 4-8 right-handed, and it's a base hit for Sutherland. Making it first and second. Nobody out. And here's Staub, left-handed hitter. They really don't have a left-handed reliever to pitch to Staub, if I even wanted to do it. Isn't that something? How limited is this? God almighty, they don't even have a left-handed pitcher. I have Grant Jackson, but he's a starter, and we're just going to go ahead and he's in the rotation. First and second, nobody out. Staub the tying run. We'll keep Raffo in here. This is not his first endurance inning. It would be next inning. Here's Raffo from the stretch, and the pitch to Staub. That's 1-8. And that is a base hit to left. That's going to be it for Raffo. Ferry rounding third. Will he hold? I think they're going to put the brakes on him, down by 3. I said 1-14 Ferry. 1-8 right-handed. It's not a clutch situation. Left field +2, 1-16. But you really don't want to have him thrown out with an 80% chance. So it's going to be big, and it wouldn't mean anything. You need 3 frickin' runs. So it's bases full, and Bob Bailey is the batter. And that's going to be it for Raffo, only for realism's sake. He pitched 1 inning, is not retired a batter here in the 9th. Allowed 4 hits. Walked 1, no strikeouts. And let's see who's coming in here to pitch to Bailey. Wow. Yeah, thank you for that factoid, Rick. Thank you. I had no idea. And I remember when he died. He died of, he says, March 1 of last year. It's going to be Jerry Johnson, who pitched in this game in real world. Jerry Johnson. So Johnson coming in, there'll be a little break here. Just a little bit as he comes in from the bullpen with Big Bob Bailey coming up. Bailey has power. Kathy Harden for the Expos. Here's Jerry Johnson now. He is taking his warm-ups. It's bases loaded, nobody out. This is the second inning in a row where they've led off the inning with 3 consecutive singles. How do you like them apples? Okay, he's ready, Jerry Johnson. And this is I think it's a safe situation. I think down by 3. But in any case, it's going to be Bob Bailey. We don't keep that stat, but I still consider him to save this. Here's Bailey, 3 for 4 today. 3 singles. Okay, Johnson is ready. Full windup. And the pitch to Bailey. Ooh, that is a 6-4 right-handed. Catcher X. This might bring in a run. Ryan, a 2-3, though. He's very good. That's 19-2. It's a dribbler. Let's see if he can hold it. 6-11-12. He does. It's a G2 with the bases full. They're going to force, it's a dribbler, and he will force Ryan, throws it to second base to get Staub, and a run will score. Wow. So it's a 2-4 force out. Sutherland goes to third, and Ferry comes home. And it is a 5-3 ball game. First and third, one down, and here's Coco. Coco coming up here. 5-3 ball game, 2 on, 1 out. Coco is the go-ahead run at the plate. He's 1 for 4 today. Johnson from the stretch gets the sign from Ryan. Here's the pitch to Coco. That is 6-8 right-handed. That is on the money. It's a double into the gap. This will bring in Sutherland. Whoa, it's a double. Bailey goes to third and holds, and Sutherland scores. Wow. Let's look at that again. These are all charged to Raffo. It was a 6-8 right-handed off Johnson. A double with 2 asteroids. So not enough to bring Bailey home. It's second and third with still only 1 out and 2 runs in. It's a 5-4 ball game. And that'll bring up Jose Herrera. Lord. Very tense here in Philadelphia. It's Herrera 1 for 4. Infield is back. Here's the pitch to Herrera. That's 210, right-handed. Oh, he grounds it to short. The runners will hold. 2 outs. And Ron Fairley, a left-handed hitter, and a good one. Ron Fairley steps into the box here. The tying run on third, go ahead on second, 2 outs. Fairley 3 for 4 today. Johnson trying to save this. Here's the pitch to Fairley. 3-8, and he grounds it to second. That's a Baltimore chop, but Taylor grabs it and throws him out, and the ball game is over. Whoa, what a finish here in Philadelphia. The final score, Phillies 5, Expos 4. Raffo gets charged with 2. We'll give Johnson the save. The win goes to Fryman, who pitched excellent baseball until he allowed 3 singles in the top of the 8th to lead it off. Wazlewski gets the loss. The final line, Phillies 5 runs, only 6 hits and no errors. Expos 4 runs, 14 hits and 1 error, out hitting the Phillies by 8 hits and losing, leaving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whoa, and a 10th very important left on base. So there's your ball game, and the Phillies now close the gap. It got interesting late, Rick. Indeed it did. They closed the gap to 1.5 games now, and there'll be a third game on September 14 in our 1969 replay, where the Phillies will have a chance of coming within 1/2 game of the 5th place Expos. I hope you're all okay. Life is very, very challenging for me. That's to put it nicely. It's very difficult. I'm anxious and fearful and depressed, and Strat-O-Matic helps me. It helps distract me from my woes, and I'm serious about that. And doing it solo, meaning not broadcasting, would not work for me. Is because of all of you and hanging out here, providing companionship that helps me. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you, Kathy Harden, for your great questions. Thank you, Rick, for your participation. Stacking limit, Rick. There's 2 Ricks, Rick DeBar and Rick Hyatt. Bill Ivamy, of course, great on the questions. Baseball demos, if you're still here, and everybody else who otherwise did not participate in the live text. Stay strong, everybody. Please stay well. And I will catch you all next time, okay? You know, I just want to share this with all of you. You know, it's pretty fascinating to me, and maybe it's silly. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe some of you won't think it's silly. I find it pretty interesting how there are so many people on YouTube who broadcast about Strat-O-Matic and games in general, whether it be not only sports games, but games. And it's a hobby for people. And I think that's what it is. And I enjoy it very much. I also enjoy looking at other people's YouTube channels. Looking ahead, let me see what we have on the schedule here for the 13th. Oh, this is a real snoozer. Oh, this is a snoozer for the ages. It's a double header between the California Angels and the Seattle Pilots. Whoa. It'll be Tom Murphy for the Angels. This is the first game, and Marty Patton for the Pilots. It's in Seattle at Sick's Stadium. In the second game, it'll be Eddie Fisher for the Angels and Miguel Fuentes. And I don't even think Miguel has a card. I think it was given to me. Yeah, I think it was given to me by the great Rhodes Scholar, who was also here today. Let me see, and if so, I will pull it. Otherwise, I would ask him. Miguel Fuentes. Yeah, it's going to be great. Where is Miguel? He had to send me that. Why is it not showing up here? Miguel Fuentes. There it is. I don't know why I couldn't find it in that normal one. I'm going to save it right here. It will be Miguel Fuentes. I think he died in some sort of accident or something. I'm going to, you see, I copy and paste it. There we go, you see? And there we go. Oh, Rick, thank you so far, much. Rick, thank you, Rick. And, you know, even when I'm a little down, I hope you understand I tried the best I can. Miguel Fuentes. If you can't make it fun, really, what's the use of it, right? Here's Miguel. He was Puerto Rican. He signed his first contract with the Pilots. He was murdered. Yeah, I remember this. He was murdered in a bar fight. How the hell you like that? The victims of crime. What a crazy world we live in, man. I got to tell you, I have existential issues. I thinking about life and humanity and the tragedy. I understand there's a lot of good in the world. I understand that. But the bad is just so alarming. And it just goes to show, I think, of the tendency. Is that so, Rick? Was it that they thought he was peeing too close to him? I wonder what I could find on this. He was shot 3 times. He had gone outside to relieve himself. Yeah, because there was a plumbing problem in the bathroom. Someone who thought Fuentes was doing it too close to his car shot him. And he died of his wounds shortly after being taken to the hospital. Lord, isn't that a... Here's something from Sabre. They're very good, Sabre, providing more on him. No, Rick, it's, I'd rather, you know, the question of what I'm fearful of and how to cope with it, I'd rather not get into that. It's, whoops. I have an appointment with the doctor today. You know, I hope you understand, out of respect, it's very kind of you to inquire about it, Rick. But it has to do with multiple issues, and it's just become chronic, if you understand. I try, so I hope you understand. Thank you. I'm looking to see what there was anything about his death. There's nothing in here. That I see in my perusal. The fall of Miguel Fuentes. Actually, he threw the final pitch for the Pilots. They don't, here we go. Yeah, Rick, yeah. Health issues, personal issues, family issues, financial issues, you name it, Rick. Not too much here to find out the details. Here's a bio of him. No. Oh. It is a battle. You're right, Rick. It really is an ongoing battle. You're 68, Rick. I'm 65. All right, folks, I'm gonna take care of some business here. I want to thank everybody for being here. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well. You feel like you're in your 40 stacking limit. Well, good for you. That's awesome. Take care.